This sucks. I need a beer.
Hello, sir. Wait over here. What are this?
Let's go over here.
The police gonna escort you, so you need to wait for the police.
You might be asking yourself, yes, those are real police, those are real guns, and yes, that's me being escorted off the plane by the policia in Panama. Now, I thought they were just there to welcome me. Maybe they knew this face off YouTube, maybe not. That wasn't the story. Sometime during my mid-air Spirit flight to Panama at about 1 a.m., the polite stewardess offered me a beverage, to which I gladly accepted a ginger ale on the rocks. Well, I was drinking my drink, and about 5 minutes later, she came over and told me I was issued a warning for not wearing my mask correctly. Slightly irritated and lightheartedly, I responded to the stewardess that I would finish my beverage promptly and then replace my mask on my face. That was the last I heard of it until I was escorted off by these nice gentlemen. What you'll see next can only be described as a comedy of errors. I'm in a Spanish-speaking country. I don't speak any Spanish. They don't speak any English. And therefore, we get out our Google apps and we're trying to use Google Translate to talk to one another. Over the next almost 12 hours, I was held, my passport was taken, my papers were taken, and I was basically placed in a holding area in the Panama International Airport, awaiting some sort of tribunal that took place the next day. Thankfully, nothing the U.S. Embassy couldn't solve. I was able to get a hold of the U.S. Embassy, and they were there at 8 o'clock the next morning to render the situation moot, if you will. Thankfully, everybody went home happy, and I got my way back to Bocas del Toro. Let's get on with the movie, shall we? After my welcoming party to Panama, and what I can only describe as a crash landing into the airport here, I finally made it to Bocas del Toro, Panama. And I finally made it to David Shih. Bucket list. Bucket list.
Oh, you're gonna get these Red Bulls. Right, Captain David Shih, and it just started, anchors up, almost.
This guy just caught a fish, that's all I care about right now.
Sails are going up, folks.
We left Shelter Bay about 9 o'clock in the morning after my fishing lesson with Dave. We got there the next morning about 11 o'clock, and that's when Dave changed my life. He told me that he fully expected to see Bill and Grace from Calico Skies and no other than Delos come into Shelter Bay to get measured and prepare for their Panama crossing.
Well, we made it.
Yes, we are 2 miles out from the breakwater. We're about to call Christabel something station for permission to enter.
There you have it, Christabel something station. To our view, there are container ships everywhere.
But those weren't the ships I was looking for. But when this one came into view, I was beside myself. Bucket list. Here we go.
So if David falls off, how much are you guys gonna pay me in the WhatsApp? Guys, the famous Emil.
Being so amazed with the. Can I sit?
Well, it's fun. Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
You mind if I film it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool.
All right, where should we start? This is kind of a cool feature. This is our water gauge. So we have a tank in the keel,
Yeah.
1,000 liters, and so because it's directly below us, we can just have like a real simple
Oh, no way.
float.
So this is like some more. Oh,
So that's a watertight bulkhead.
Oh, it
which
is.
closed.
That's
and
cool.
There's a handle on it, so that end of the boat is completely isolated now from this section of the boat. There's actually 5 of these throughout the boat.
So you can shut them all, huh?
Yep.
Am I get a shot of that? One of these you made though, right? One of these goals you made?
This one I made.
Huh.
Yeah, that's cool. Just like when you come down, if you want to undress.
This right here.
Yep.
Oh, so I see the seal and everything.
Yep.
Wow.
Just got off the passage.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's got to be on the front so you can
Oh,
see
okay.
it.
How cool is that? We're at up here?
Yeah, that looks good.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I'll be in the same area.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, there's Colin. No, Parlay.
Oh, you're right next to Parlay.
Oh,
There we go.
perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Really
Is this
appreciate
gonna
this.
fit or is this too big?
Oh my, it will be just fine.
We will make
no,
it
it will
fit.
be a
Size
little
is
bit big. This is an extra large. We
I'm
might have an large.
What size is that?
large.
This one looks
Okay,
like
so
a
you're
large.
the same size as me then. You're like a large.
I would never say anything though.
That's too big. though.
Didn't expect that at
You're-
all.
You'd be swimming in that.
Might end up having to sell it.
You like that red?
I love it, man. This is the authentication right here because you're signing it. I have it on film. So now this shirt.
This is a red too.
That's perfect.
Oh, you guys
I am
can
so
match it.
thankful.
I don't know.
Is it a large?
Perfect.
Because you're always happy, right?
Look right here. What is that? What does that say?
No.
Does that say Nugs? Who's Nugs?
Nugs.
Am I Nugs?
Nay.
Am I Nugs?
Nay. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm good. If you don't mind, I would love for you guys to.
Otherwise.
Oh,
Anywhere you want
So,
to.
okay. I don't want to like.
Let me. How awkward. Let me. Can I sign? I want to sign your shirt. No, that's okay.
I prefer you didn't.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna freak out again.
Oh, is it done?
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
Dreamers on Delos sailing away far to the distance where the mermaids play and the winds on their side as the ocean rides. Who knows where they'll go and who knows what they'll find. Ramokali, Ramoliki, Ramokole, Ramososo, come to run, see my lair, come to run, see my lair, my lair, Ramokali, Ramoliki, Ramokole, Ramososo, come to run, see my lair, come to run, see my lair, my lair, Ramokali, Ramoliki, Ramokole, Ramososo, come to run, see my lair, come to run, see my lair, my lair, Ramokali.
Oh, beauty.
Photo on the wall of fame, Shane. Dude,
You guys haven't even
dream
done
come true.
anything shameful yet.
I know. Yeah.
All right, boys and girls, we're off on a new adventure today. We're gonna find some monkeys. Let's get it.